Get some things adjusted here. Excuse me. Give a couple minutes. Wait till there's a handful of people in here. Hopefully it won't take too long. Send this out to a handful of people. Send this out. Send this out. Try and get a couple people in here, hopefully. Oh, we got one person. Good deal. Good deal. I cannot see who that one person is. But whoever you are, what is up? So basically, I'm in front of my 125. In case you don't know, I don't know who you are because it's not saying. But where am I fishing? So basically, all I'm gonna do is kind of feed everything quick. Once there are a handful of people in here, hopefully. So I have a total down here. I have a total of 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 tanks. Well, 10 tanks, but one of them's kind of a feeder tank. Oh, it's Pookie. What's up, Pookie? My Pookie. My one viewer. It's my girl right there. But anyway, Soybean says hi. So I know, excuse me, jeez, that people can go back and watch these videos at a later date. Really cool. But live red wigglers is something that I've been feeding more recently to a lot of my fish. So my terrier, both of them, my flower horn, my Oscars, any catfish will love them. My jaguar, he gets night crawlers. He's been getting that the last couple of days. And these guys get all kinds of different things as well. So for the most part, I typically feed like this tank to the 125. I normally feed like pellets and bloodworms. Hey, I got 4 people now. What is up, people? I hope you guys are all having a great day. But so I just picked this up from Lancaster, which I don't know if you guys are familiar, but that is that fish or that pet place, something like that. I can never remember the name of it. But I picked this up not too long ago. So just again, different variety of feeding everything. But what I will do is, since I'm standing over here, drop a handful of pellets in. Now these are the larger size pellets because for the most part, the fish in here are bigger. But I will go through and do a small handful of the extreme aquatic peewee size for my smaller ones. So that's what I do for them. 2 likes, thank you very much. 7 viewers, what is up? If it's your first time, my name's Garrett. Nice to see you. So now we're gonna move over here to a 65-gallon tank, which this tank has kind of changed a little bit since there has been a video update. So I do apologize for that. Some chaotic things have been going on here lately. But with that being said, there is the bottle shark in here. Beischer's back here. He's a saddled Beischer, if anybody was wondering. I've picked this catfish for one of my sons. My ropefish and my white albino. Obviously, white albino, same thing. Oscar. He doesn't really do much. He's kind of a big B word. He doesn't. For some reason, ever since I took him out of 75, he's been a big pansy. So, I don't really know why. But anyway, like I said, bloodworms. Now, obviously, I won't drop all these in here, but I will do a heavy amount just because I do have 2 different species of catfish the roatfish, which is a bottom-dwelling species, and same with my Weisher. So I'll do about both sides of the tank. The bottle shark is nuts. He's probably one of the best eaters in this tank, which is strange because in all reality, you would think it would be the Oscar, but it's not. And I'll show you what this Oscar is doing. Give me 1 second. He's a big pansy, man. Like, he was in the 75-gallon tank and he was roughing stuff up for the longest time. And I promise you, his eyes are not crooked. It's just my phone capability, or my recording capability. So I do apologize. But there's my Weisher and the roatfish. Can never tell. Yeah, that's his tail. His head's up there. Yeah, so he's freaking cool. Love him a lot. So we'll feed the bigger tanks first, I guess. We'll go that route. So let me switch this around again. Oh no! I turned my phone off. Is it still going? I don't know if it's still going or not. Alright. Hopefully we're still good. I turned my phone off by accident. That was an accidental mishap there. But anyway. So in front of here we have the peacock bass. So this guy is getting treated right now for internal insects. Jesus Christ. Sorry guys. Parasites, whatever. So I don't know if that's what killed my last one or not. I truly don't. I hope not. So I've been dosing him with this. I really hope it works. He hasn't really ate anything yet. I've had him for 3 days, 4 days now. So I don't know if it's because he just needs time to settle in. But if I can find him. Oh shit, there he is. No, he's moving around. There he is, dude. Okay, so that's good. That is good because that's the first time I've seen him move around a good amount in the last couple of days. And he seems to be doing okay. So there he is. But if anybody is wondering, is a Xingu peacock bass. So he will get stunning. So I can't wait. So I will try and feed him. Hopefully he'll eat. Flower Horn's always nice and hungry. Little butthead that he is. The jag. And the terriers. But I think what I'm going to do is just plop my phone back in like this because then I won't have to mess with anything. Here's hoping. So hopefully it won't turn off. If it does, I do apologize. Alright. Anyway, that's horrible, dude. I gotta figure something out with that. But I'll start actually with what I know we'll eat. And that'll be the flower horn down here. He'll eat right away. So yeah, he goes absolutely nuts over the bloodworms. Bounce it back up to the peacock bass here. I hope he's gonna eat. So I don't know if you guys can see, probably not, but he is in this general area over here. Very bubbly tank. Lots of filtration and oxygen being pushed into this tank. Now I don't want to dump any more than that in because I don't want to have to be fishing all that stuff out if he decides not to eat. Oh, and he is. Good. That's huge. Okay, that is very big. So he is not eat at all for me. At all. He's refused. So the fact that I dosed him yesterday and he's actually eating today is great. He's like full bore eating too. That's so good. And he has more coloration to him. He looks a little bit more green. Still swimming a little weird, but that's awesome. Glad to see. Hell yeah. What is up, Pops? Glad to see you in here, boss. I don't know if you, yeah, like he's looking good now. Camera a little bit closer. Yeah, dude, he looks great. That's gonna be a mean fish. One day, I'm hoping. But that's good. Of course, don't want to overfeed. Small steps, good progress. He ate. Might be some left over, some of the plants up there. So we'll let that stuff be for now. Because I don't see anything blowing around in the tank. But I'll double check again tonight before I go upstairs. So moving on, something else I'm really excited about. Nicaraguans. Just giving them brine shrimp. Frozen, of course. I will give them flakes from time to time, but I feel like brine shrimp is just, it's helped everything of mine grow so much quicker and look really, really nice color wise and everything. So that's great. Quick green tears, trying to speed this up. Don't want this to take too long. That way, in case anybody is getting bored. Green tears. Hopefully, I get their fry, man. That'd be huge. And a tank that I haven't really shown much recently for whatever reason is 75 gallons. So I'll show a little bit of that tonight. So there's a big male right there, right here. The little fish is a female. I do gotta clean some of this up. I do apologize. Freaking worm mess and shit. But anyhow, yeah. So that's I am going to give him a little bit more of this flower horn spaz. All right, no more. You're cut off. You're gonna get fat. So if anybody is at a later date watching this video, I want to know if your opinion, because in this space back here, which is all set up so like I have all the water change system set up like out there, so I'll have another set of tanks in this area. But anyway, what do you guys think I should do with that? Should I do maybe a attempt get a decent sized female and wait till he's a little bit bigger potentially and try and breed? I think that'd be sick. I don't really know. Yep, he's out swimming around. He's out swimming around. I don't know if you see with the glare. Probably not. And it might spook him. There, he's right there. That's awesome. That's so awesome. All right. I'm going to go out to the 75-gallon click here. Actually, no. We'll do Joker. We'll do Joker. Okay, so Joker, I'll feed him quick, and then I'll feed the rest of the bloodworms to the 75-gallon tank. Because they will eat that up real quick. But Joker gets full-size bloodworms sometimes. He'll get goldfish. He'll get minnows. I won't put any of that on video. Worms, whatever. But other fish, not so much. So I currently in a 10-gallon quarantine tank. I have 25 rosy red minnows or whatever they are, something like that. I only make 29 cents. So they'll be in there for a week just as a quarantine before I start feeding them. But right now, he's pretty hungry. I can tell by the way he knows. He knows what time it is. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Missed it. I'm not gonna put another one in there. Because at night he'll mess with everything in this tank to find food. So I'm not gonna put another one in there. Because I gave him 3 of them last night. And he refuses to eat pellets, which is the only reason why I feed him live stuff. He might could get it, actually. Yeah. Yep. Alright, so since he zoinked them. No, never mind, he spit him out. Never mind, he sucked him back in. Yeah, I'm only gonna give him the one. He's playing with it. So As you can see, he is a good sized fish. Like that's my meanest fish as of right now. But anyway, so he's fed. Nicaraguans are fed. Peacock bass is fed. Flowerhorn and the terriers. So we'll turn that off for the night. Turn the jag off. Grab my bowls. Gotta take that upstairs, of course. And then we'll bring the phone over here to the 75 gallon tank. And for anybody, in case you are wondering, yes, this is a round cornered tank, which is absolutely freaking cool. I don't really see them a whole lot. So these are my two Oscars that are in this tank. Their albino wasn't here, and then I had the issue with the bottle shark, so I took the bigger bottle shark out. And surprisingly, the gouramis and the angelfish don't get messed with at all. But there's a good amount of bloodworms in here. I'll dump in there for them because obviously the Oscars will hammer them up pretty quick. There's still some more, so I'll come over this side, get some more water in the bowl, and get the rest in there for the smaller ones to eat. But oh yeah, shit. Let me feed the quarantine tank too. But that is a quick feeding. I don't know about quick. 16 minutes, so semi-quick. But anyway, so that is an updated feeding of everything. So all of my tanks are good eaters. I love the copper tone on that Oscar. Love that color. But so, yeah, everything is eaten very well now. I can officially say, because that was always a huge stress of mine, was the peacock bass not eating. I was really, really concerned about that. But as you can tell, everything looks stunning color-wise. Marmalade is looking gorgeous. Sulfur heads are just popping in color. So, thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Garrett, and I hope you have a great rest of your night. I'm out of here. Good night.